Don't you know that not listening to the Shenmue AM2 podcast is way uncool?
Welcome back to another episode of the Shenmue AM2 podcast. We're your hosts, Andrew
and Matt.
And just before we get started, I want to remind everyone that we are huge fans of Shenmue, and we like this game. We want this game to happen. We may say some things that you might not agree with.
Andrew may say some things.
But we're going to be honest. And that's just not because of our sponsor this week, but opinions.
We have them. You're sitting there, you have to listen to them.
And to whatever fine, upstanding human being has given us thumbs down on our YouTube page, I'll find you.
Oh, I can feel another one coming.
Yeah, we've only gotten 3, which out of like 5,500 views, so
yeah,
it's not bad.
Yeah, we're still...
You can't win them all, but seriously, I'll find you.
No. Alright, so what are we here to talk about today?
We're here to talk about Magic Monaco / coincidentally KickStarter update number 80, which is... What is it? How do we define this?
Nothing spectacular. It's more of the same, more of like the past few updates we've had.
See, I thought you were just going to say nothing.
Well, it's not nothing. We did get a few new things. It's just...
No, we didn't. We get things that were already shown, just not shown to us. The people that, we put our money into this.
Okay.
I really don't want to sound...
No. Let it all out. It's a coping process. You got up early for that, and I didn't, so maybe you're more bitter.
Let's just say that was a very bad day.
Yeah.
Not a major Shenmue announcement, no visible gameplay shown on stage.
Despite it being teased on Twitter and stuff.
Yeah. Canada did not make the finals of the Olympics for men's hockey. We get beat out by the powerhouse Germany. Because if people know Germans for one thing, it's being a powerhouse in hockey. And I blew the crotch out of my favorite pair of pants.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I get up early. Downstairs, had everything ready to go, laptop out, refreshing Twitter pages.
Did you have a camera ready to record your reaction?
I did have a camera ready. I did not have to turn it on. Yeah,
At least you didn't fly to Monaco.
If I had flown to Monaco... And the thing is, if I had flown to Monaco, I still would have get to meet...
Enjoy Monaco, but...
Yeah, and I still would have get to, meet Mr. Suzuki-san and everything.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
But you want to be there in that magic moment of when the actual first gameplay is shown in amongst a crowd of Shenmue fans. And
yeah,
people didn't get that.
I want to be, high-fiving over the seats, hey, Pete, hey, James, this thing was awesome, hey! And I was in my basement, sitting in a dimly lit room, not having any of that.
Not having any fun.
We did get some screenshots out of it.
Yeah.
And we did get to see the exclusive Gamescom trailer that wasn't shown to the public. Again, even though I'm the person that put in money, Matt's the person that put in money, we did not get to see it.
Originally, yeah, when it was released.
Yeah, that's an odd decision, which we'll talk about in a minute. But let's look at these photos. The first one is of the little girl.
So
she looks adorable.
That one is my favorite screenshot. That one actually got me hopeful when I saw that one. I was like, that looks like an evolution of Megumi from... Is it Megumi?
Yeah.
From the original, the little girl with the pigtails taking care of the kittens. That right there looks like a modern Shenmue character to me. So
I'm wondering what problem she's going to have and what we're going to have to help her with. Not in a bad way, Rio's being inconvenienced by her.
Yeah.
But just how she's going to come into play. Is she going to be this character where, you have this, maybe daily or every other day interaction with her, and then all of a sudden she just drops this piece of knowledge on you, and you're like, whoa, something along those lines.
Yeah. So the character models I don't have any issue with, really. If they released this game and the character models looked like they do right now, I'd be completely fine with it.
Same here.
The only thing I don't know what they're doing is how they're choosing these screenshots and how they're posing things and stuff. Like the next screenshot of Rio looking like he's going to bash an unawares woman over the head with a stick. I'm pretty sure he's sweeping or something in actuality, and she's just walking past him, and she's like muttering something, and he's listening. But like it doesn't look like that. And the next one is like
Sucker punching an old man?
No, it looks like the old man is preparing to receive Rio's fist up his ass. Like, that's what it looks like. Rio's like, all right, old man, get ready. Here it comes. He's like, I'm ready.
Jesus.
And then we get the weird-looking guy doing some sort of pose.
The stance means war, Rio. It's time for action.
I'm mostly okay with his character model. Lots of people hate him. They don't think it fits in with the style. The only thing I don't like about his character model is his arms look too big for his body.
Yeah, he's jacked up. He's definitely roid raging.
I'm fine with his face.
Yeah, the face is alright. So let's scroll up for a minute. Not that the internet can see us scrolling. I think that little girl, you're going to have some sort of like daily interaction with her. I think she'll be in a spot similar to where Megumi was, where you're walking by her each day.
She's feeding hello. A panda.
The next one, I think sweeping as well. She was introduced to us holding a broom, so it makes sense. Looks like there's a railing in the background. Looks like some sort of temple, possibly. I think this could be a similar situation to the books, where you need to do some sort of chore to get information. Sweeping QTEs, I'm excited. I'm guessing that he's learning, the one with the elderly fellow,
teaching him
who
moves.
Is this masterly-looking elderly gentleman? He's teaching him a move.
Rio's like standing on one foot there, probably, or something.
Yeah, there's definitely something going on there. And then apparently he's about to fight Boro, as the internet nicknamed him in that bottom photo.
So that's about all that came from it.
Besides, from the screenshots.
Yeah.
And then we got...
So that was the first part of the presentation at Magic Monaco, right? And then there's a little break, and then there was crazy time.
Let's go make some crazy time.
Crazy taxi! Hey! Yeah. You have to do it. Okay, that's enough. Right. We're gonna get sued.
Just take me to KFC. All right, back on the rails here. The crazy time was like actually 5 hours later. What? This wasn't a little break.
Oh, I thought it was a small...
No.
So everybody was just stewing in their juices. Gameplay's coming. They pretty much said it on Twitter. There's like a picture of somebody with a controller like all freaking out over a laptop playable build.
No.
I was at my in-laws' place, so I didn't have time or the opportunity to hype myself up for these things. So I guess I should be thankful.
I did. I did have the time, and I did hype myself up, and I was disappointed. And I just... It was cool to see the QTEs. It was nice to see an updated version of the QTE title machine, which apparently looks like it's sitting on a wharf.
Yeah. And it accepts phantom punches because it didn't look like Rio was punching it, making contact. But so the story behind that trailer is that it's been shown before, just behind closed doors to press. Is that it?
Something along those lines.
So, and the reason the stuff that's in that trailer that we didn't get to see, the reason we did get to see it is because they didn't think it was good enough to show. Is that it?
I don't know.
I think that's what I read.
Alls I know...
When we just watched this extended trailer, I expected there to be 2 new shots. I was surprised. There's a lot of new stuff in it.
There was. The O-face man.
he's... Okay, I'm not fine with his character model. He's the only one I do not like. He looks like some sort of... He looks like Mac and me. I've said that before.
Yeah, he's like all over the place, like drunk almost, and Ryo's just like holding him up after he stumbles, and then he hits him anyways, and then he does the old hey tap on the shoulder and knocks out some other guy.
Fan of the backhand.
Yeah.
So what'd you think of all the extended
The
drill?
QT, like when he's wiping out, was neat. One thing I noticed before the QTs, they flash a yin yang sign on it.
Yeah, so how's that work, I wonder? It's just a placeholder, I guess. Maybe?
But there's a QTE button as well.
Oh, I didn't see it. I just saw the yin yang
So, it could be a placeholder, or it could be something along the lines of anyone that's played Sleeping Dogs is you build two separate sets of statistics: your cop and your Chinese mafia.
Yeah, the triad.
Triads, yes. Your cop and your triad thing. So maybe depending on what is before, it may help something. I don't know. Maybe like you build, because it's not. That didn't seem to be combat. That seemed to be helping people. Like he stopped that guy from falling, and he stopped that other person from getting hit. So maybe you're building up some sort of stat of some sort, some sort of meter to unlock moves or something. Which I think would be pretty cool because it would reward you for being good at the QTEs. Matt is going to do terrible at this game.
Oh, yeah. My Ryo is a bumbling fool.
He is.
So
I get diabetes watching Matt play QTEs.
So, walk me through your roller coaster of emotions from Saturday, from when you woke up to when you decided there was no more hope.
Before the Canada-Germany hockey game, the semifinals, I was shaping up for this day to be one of like the top 20 days of my life.
Yeah.
I was getting to see something that I haven't seen and I've been anticipating for like 17 years or something. And I didn't get any of what I wanted. I felt like just deflated. Even like afterwards, I just went upstairs, I like laid in bed and like my wife's like, "What's wrong, buddy?" And I'm like, "I want to go to Bob's." And Bob's is this greasy spoon restaurant that we have. And I drowned my sorrows in a cheeseburger platter, just ketchup cheeseburger on the side with a bottle of Dr. Pepper. I tried to get water, they didn't have any.
You did that to him, Shenmue.
The burgers are delicious.
Yeah, they are.
Better than Funny Bear.
Yeah, I bet.
But yeah, I did not. I felt so let down. And I'm glad that you didn't, like, get to hype yourself up. Because you would have felt the exact same way I did. I was so pumped for this. And now it's just frustration. And, like, the marketing so far has been not good.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's still Awesome Japan's doing, or what.
It's been remarkably bad, I will say. I do have a little bit of information, insider information, I guess.
Are you allowed to say it?
I don't know, but Deep Silver, people already know, it's public knowledge, Deep Silver is going to handle a lot of the marketing going forward. And I really hope they do a better job, which is nearly impossible to not do a better job.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that in a cynical way, but just fundamental mistakes. This is, if I'm, a great analogy here, I'm building a skyscraper. This game is a skyscraper. And my investors invest money in it. And, you know, it's a little behind schedule, but, you know, you have to make sure you do it right, and that's fine. And, you know, say there's 100 floors in this building, and we're at floor, I don't know, we have up to floor 60 built. And then, you know, the investors are going to come and take a look at the progress, and I deconstruct it back to floor 50. I unfinished those 10 floors. That's what I feel like happened here. The character models in these photos look really good for the most part.
Yeah. And they're how many months old now? Like 8 months old? Or?
Something like that. And then they're showing this trailer, which has those static, pre-lit from the bottom faces. You need to show progress. You can't take steps backwards. You can't have this ambiguity of, whoa, okay, this looks better, but this looks terrible.
Yeah.
Because...
Well, didn't they also have, like, during the presentation, didn't they also use, like... on different slides, all 3 versions of the logo. I think I saw that. And on one of the slides, they showed the original Kickstarter models as well. Yeah,
like every model I think that has been shown since this has been Kickstarter was in that. And you have to go forward.
And it's not like we were expecting a lot. Like, we didn't want, like, some crazy new trailer. Most people, I read this many times, all I want is gameplay, somebody with a controller, Rio walking through a market or something. That's all we were expecting. Rio walking in real-time gameplay. That's it. And everybody would have been happy.
I would have been on the edge of my seat. The edge of my seat. And I didn't get to experience that. And it's not even that I didn't get to experience that. I get to experience the opposite end of the spectrum. And yes, those, they're my emotions, but go forward. Don't tease us when you have nothing. That's the big thing. I think a lot of people wouldn't be as disappointed as they are if they didn't get, kind of trolled a little bit. And this isn't like generic Joe Schmo, and not that there's anything wrong with this, but generic Joe Schmo that loves Call of Duty every year, and they put out a Call of Duty trailer, and then there's another trailer, and they're using a slightly different character model. We are rabid fans of this. We put our money where our mouth is. This is all up beforehand. I've paid up front, and I'm sitting here waiting and just watching them make mistake after mistake after mistake. And I hate talking bad about this because it's something I'm so passionate about and I love. But there's nothing else to discuss, really. They didn't give us anything good to discuss, really. They just gave us, like I said, more of the same. And some people are going to take that and be fine with it, and some people are going to have a bad reaction to that. But it wasn't even really more of the same. It was just the same. Yeah. I'm grateful that we got screenshots. Give us more. Give us more. Give us more. And I think Matt and I discussed this through a text conversation. What frustrates us a lot about this, I have a college diploma and a university degree in marketing, and Matt is a wizard with editing videos and stuff. We could have done a better job. Just send us the materials. We'll put together a package for you. Marketing package. And I'm not saying that as being some crass arsehole or anything. Armchair quarterback. We could have done a better job, though. I truly believe that. Do you? Yeah, if we had stuff to work with. I can't take what's out there already and make it better. Well, maybe I could, but... I believe you could. But, we would need, the raw materials of some new things to show off, and we would carefully release them, drip feed them, but keep it exciting, And if Deep Silver wasn't already involved in this, I would legit be contacting EaseNet and being like, let us help. I would do it for free. And maybe an advanced copy of the game or something, which I'm still hoping for anyways. Come on, 32 episodes deep. It's got to be worth something. You're supposed to be getting that demo copy at some point. 2020. Normally I would disagree with you. However. Yeah, so this has not emboldened people's belief that this game will release this year. If they're still not showing gameplay, 2020 is what I say. Do you know what I'm really terrified of? What? Did you play the Walking Dead video game? Not the Telltale ones, but the one with Daryl and Merle? I know all about it. There was barely anything shown, and I was pumped about it. I pre-ordered it. And that is a game of punching zombies in the dicks. It's, oh my god, it's not good. It's not good. And I'm just worried this needs to be a success. Yu Suzuki has, and Cedric Biscay and everyone involved have the responsibility. They're using our funds to do this. They've already said this isn't going to finish the saga. They need to make sure this is a success. And it does boil down to, yes, the game can be fantastic, but people need to play it.
Yeah.
And do you know what happened? Shenmue 1 and 2 were fantastic games. And a lot of people didn't play it. And look where we are.
That was a failing of the system they were on, though.
To an extent.
Yeah.
But I hate that I'm frustrated. I hate feeling this way, but something that I want so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there's not much else we can do.
You wear glasses?
What? You've never noticed me wear glasses?
Matt just held out glasses.
I wear glasses except for when I'm using computers.
Oh.
I was just fiddling with them, sorry.
Dork.
No. But, yeah, there's not much else that we're left with but frustration when there's no forward momentum.
And why haven't they actually released that Gamescom trailer, the extended one? There's no.
It's still hidden. Yeah,
it's still hidden. It's still
anything that's up is not supposed to be up.
Yeah, it's still off camera.
They're still ashamed of it. Basically. Yeah. I don't know what else there is to say except we're frustrated. We hope it goes better for the rest of the year.
Please. I really hope Deep Silver just digs in their claws to this and elevates it to the success that it needs to be. It needs the marketing money behind it.
But like, it has to be, in order to start marketing something, it has to be at a certain state of completion.
Absolutely.
And from what they're giving us, I don't think they're there. I don't think they're anywhere near completion. That's why I'm saying 2020. Otherwise, we'd be seeing stuff. That's my logic. And if that's not the case, then yeah, they've really fucked up by not giving us anything new, because it just makes us think that they're way behind.
I would love to be pleasantly surprised. There's nothing more than I would love for you to be wrong about this, but logic leans the other way. It says you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Any video game in the past that, they don't show, it's because they don't think it's ready. And again, he's a perfectionist, so his, idea of ready and our idea of ready could be two entirely different things. And that's, his prerogative, and that's completely fair. But someone needs to, kind of poke the bear a bit, nudge him, and release something. This is a Kickstarter. We're supposed to get a monthly update. We're not getting that. At the end of the day, it boils down to how good this game is, and that's my main concern. I think it's yours as well.
Yeah.
It's just this journey getting to that point is just, it's taxing. It's very, very taxing, and
I'm still confident in the end it'll be worth it.
Oh, absolutely. But, I
when is the end, though?
Yeah. I'm just, there's a tipping point, and I'm reaching it. And the thing is, I could get, incredibly mad and upset about this, and the minute that game drops, I'm going to be a giddy little kid, like, oh my god, Shenmue 3's here,
Yeah.
I'm taking time off work and all, like, which I'm going to, but...
Yeah. 1 week off, at least.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think we've talked all we can talk about that.
I think we've beaten this dead horse.
What else happened? We got some presents.
We did get some presents in the mail.
Did you see my Dreamcast with the logo, the Shenmue logo on it?
I did not.
You should go over there and check it out.
I'm walking away for a sec.
I got a sticker that says Shenmue, and I stuck it on top of my Dreamcast. It looks good.
Ooh. It does look good. I might do the same with mine. Yeah, we get some presents. We won't spoil the rest of them because I haven't released that video yet, Matt.
Oh yeah, well, let's just talk about all the videos. We've been doing some videos.
We have 2 more videos ready. I might reshoot one of them. We have the unboxing of the gift We didn't get to do it at the same time, so I unboxed it, recorded myself, and then I recorded Matt unboxing it. But I didn't tell him what was in it. And we hit 200 subscribers on YouTube, so I filmed the official drink of the Shenmue AM2 podcast video on how to mix the official drink of this podcast.
I don't even know what that is.
You have to watch it. Are you subscribed to our channel on YouTube, Matt?
Oh, shit.
You got to get notifications, too. And we were going to do... I was hoping to do a reaction video, but don't need to do that. We do have another video.
Just imagine...
I don't know if Matt still has the footage of it.
I think I do. I just don't know if my computer can handle it. I'll have to double check. But yeah, just if you want to see the reaction video to the Monaco thing, just take a picture of Andrew and insert tears on it. That's what it looked like.
I literally just took a mouthful of Fanta as he said that, almost. Right on the computer too. It just been right in the fan.
Anyways, yeah, but so we got a gift, and I want to say thanks very much. I don't think I said in the video thanks. Are we allowed to say his name?
Yes.
Thanks, Jake.
Thanks, Jake. Yes.
It was very thoughtful of you.
Yes. I came home. There was a package on my front porch, and I'm thinking, like, did I order anything? And obviously he had asked for my address, so I figured something might come. Yeah. But the box was way bigger than I expected. And then, even when I read the description of what was on the box, I was like, okay, I had an idea of what they could be, because it said what something was, and I opened it and I was like, whoa, no, this is not what I was expecting. Also, big thanks to Switch for helping us get those Sacred Guide maps. Those were really, really cool. And another big thank to...
Oh, I also want to say thanks, Jake, but no thanks, because now we have to redo our collections video.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just kidding. I'm not redoing that video.
What else? Big thanks also to Switch. He knew I was in the market for something Shenmue related, and he found a copy of what I was looking for actually earlier today and sent me a link to it. And it was really cool. And thank you to Pete Campbell for consoling me for my sorrows about the Magic Monaco thing. I appreciate it. And he's back up and running on his channel as well. He had to take some time away for some personal issues, and I love having him back. We're going to have him on the podcast at some point in time. Switch is going to be on as well. And we're throwing out an invitation to BloomU if he would like to be on it as well. Who else do we want to thank? Our Lord and Savior Superman.
I hate Superman.
No, yeah, he's a terrible superhero. Marvel Cinematic Universe all the way. Yeah, so now we're rambling on. So you can find us on the social medias at Shenmue AM2 Pod on Twitter. We are on youtube.com/Shenmue AM2 Podcast. Shenmue AM2 Podcast at gmail.com if you want to send us any emails, feedback, concerns, complaints, threats. And we have a Facebook page and a Facebook group. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff.
We want to thank our sponsor this week,
Honest Pawn Shop. Voted best pawn shop in Aberdeen.
Also the only pawn shop in Aberdeen. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.